Hey there, gorgeous. Hope you are doing great. Today I am doing a review for you with Profusion Cosmetics. This is a brand that's not widely talked about, but I've received so many requests for an updated video reviewing their cosmetics. It's a brand that you can find in Walmart stores. They are extremely affordable. They've got a lot of new makeup too that I have not tried before, and I'll also include a wear test at the end so you can make an informed decision as to whether or not any of these are right for you. So while I'm applying my eyeshadow primer here, I'll introduce the palette that I'm going to be using to you today. This is one of their newer palettes. It's got 5 eyeshadows in it. It's the one called Delightful Dahlia. In this palette, you get 3 matte eyeshadows and 2 really intense glitters. I am going to start with the shade called Bloom. This is really intense purple, and I'm applying that directly into the crease. This is going to be my transition shade today. What I find with some of the eyeshadows from Profusion, this palette being no exception, is that a very little bit of the eyeshadow goes a long way because the pigment is intense, as you can see here. So I'm taking a small amount and using that with the brush to blend. So I'm going to be editing this down, but just know that I'm doing a lot of blending to diffuse these harsh lines. And when you think you can't blend anymore, blend some more. I'm going in with a blank brush here, and I'm using that to go over the edges and really soften them. The next shade I'm taking from this palette is the one called Rainfall, which is that lighter blue. And I'm going to apply that directly onto the lids. This is going to be a very colorful look, but hey, we're gonna go with it because I want to create just one look using only the eyeshadows in the palette. Really pretty though when the two come together, isn't it? It like creates a beautiful like sunset sky kind of a look. And next I'm taking the shimmery shade at the top of the palette. This has a tendency to get a little chunky on you, so a little bit is all you really need on the brush, but I'm applying this to the center of the lid. If you wanted this to be more intense, you could also apply it wet, but I'm applying it dry just so you can see how the eyeshadow applies with nothing added but the brush. This is my second time wearing this look, and the first time that I did it, when my daughter saw the glitter on the center of my lid, she came up and she was like, "Mommy, close your eyes." And I did, and she touched my eyes and she was like, "Ooh, glitter." Definitely my daughter likes the sparkly things already. Moving on to the brows, I'm also trying out this Good Brow Day waterproof brow pen from Profusion. Drawing those brow hairs on. Excellent quality. Great pigment with this. It looks so seamless. Like, this is my about second time wearing it. And the first time I used it, I was in love, and still am. I mean, look at that. It's absolutely beautiful on the brows. I'm thinking to complete the eyes here, I'm going to take the dark blue from this palette, the one called True, with an angled liner brush, and I'm going to use that as my eyeliner. I completed the eyes with a pair of lashes from my lash line in the style Giovanna, named after my daughter. If you're interested in these, I will have them listed and linked for you below in the description box. For the rest of the face, I already applied concealer because I didn't see anything from Profusion Cosmetics in terms of concealer, but they do have a rather new foundation that I've not seen before, and this is the Feel Good Skin Longwear Skin Perfector. This has hyaluronic acid in the formula, and it has medium to full coverage, giving you a natural satin finish. It is extremely pigmented, extremely, so you do not need much. I'm only going to apply it on one half of my face at first, and I'll blend it in so you can see it here. Look at this. Woo! Yes, it's if you're not accustomed to fuller coverage foundations, it's quite woo when you first put it on. But if you're looking for something like this, the coverage is really beautiful with it. The only thing I'll tell you that was a mistake made by yours truly was that when I purchased this in the store, they don't have the color names listed on the front. I mean, they kind of do, like you can see on the packaging here, it says Fair 1 right up here, if I can get the camera to focus on it. Hello. See how it says Fair 1 right there? But when you turn it over, it actually gives you the true color on the back of the package. So this says Warm Yellow. I'm like, cool pink. That was a mistake on my part, and I was a little afraid that the color wasn't going to be a match when I would use it. I was still going to test it out because I'm testing the formula more so than the color match at this point. However, I was surprised to find out that the color wasn't too bad. And even in natural daylight, when I wore this previously, it looked pretty doggone good. So, I mean, you can see there, it's not too bad. And the coverage from this side to this side is simply stunning. It's gorgeous. I also picked up this highlight and contour palette from Profusion. I'm using this shade in the center. And these are really pigmented too, so a little bit goes a long way with these. And they have a cool tone to them. So they are excellent for sculpting and defining the face. And then for blush, they have these new blushes out called Blush Hour. These are soft matte liquid blushes. I picked up 3 different shades to try, so I'll swatch them here for you real quickly so you can see the colors that I got. I got Rosé, which is the light pink, Mai Tai, which is an orange, and then Cosmo, which is more of a red. I am using the Rosé shade today, and I'm going to apply it like so. These sink into the skin so beautifully, and they're cream consistency, liquid kind of consistency, so they look extremely natural too once you blend them in. Isn't that beautiful? Ugh, love! I did also get one of their mascaras to try. This is the Lash Out Loud Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara. I've already tried it, so I'm just not gonna mince words with you here. This is what the brush looks like. I applied it to my upper lashes the first time I used it, and I wasn't wearing any false lashes that day, and eesh, it does nothing. Nothing. It's just, yeah. I'm going to show you on my lower lashes here since I'm wearing false eyelashes already, but it just does not really apply well. Like you can see there. It takes a lot of effort to get it to look decent on the lashes because the formula is so thin. And I feel like it's just, it's not the best I've ever tried or used. And it really made my upper lashes fall flat fast too. And there you can see there from this eye to this eye. It looks good, but it just, on the upper lashes, it does not look this good at all. I also picked up this Perfect Pout Soft Matte Lip Tint to try. The shade that I'm showing you here is Grateful. Now the color does not go with this look. It's like serious clash. So I'm only gonna show it to you on the lips. It's pretty doggone good. The formula is very soft. It looks creamy on the lips, and it's not one that fades easily. I had a pretty good experience with it. I don't personally really love this color, but paired up with the right eye look, I'm sure it could be really beautiful. It's just not my absolute favorite color, but the formula was fantastic. So if you find a color you like, worth trying. I did conduct 2 separate wear tests. So the wear test that I'm about to show you was from day 1 of testing these products out. You'll notice that the liner isn't there because that was something that I added into the look that I just showed you here today. So anyway, after wearing these makeup products for a total of 10 hours, this is what they looked like on my face. I'll first start out with the foundation because I feel like that's going to be the most noticeable thing on my face. A lot of shine breakthrough with this one, and I did test it out with a primer on one half of my face, by the way, that day. It did not make a difference, and I used the Ulta Beauty primer that I love and swear by, but it just did not help this foundation. And if you look at my forehead, you can see a lot of transfer. It was melting on my forehead. This is the best way I know how to describe it. It was a big mess, and I was disappointed by that because it started out so good, but it did not end well for me. Even with a primer, it just looked horrible. Now the eyeshadow at the end of the day looked phenomenal. From beginning to end, as wary as I was of the eyeshadow palette, I'll be honest, I was a little skeptical about it when I first got it. And even as I was using it the first time, I thought this is not like the regular Profusion palettes, but I started to like it when I started using it more, and the results speak for themselves. Now, the brow pen was equally fantastic. That is my new favorite. I love this thing. It does not budge. It will not move. I'm going to test it out this summer in a swimming video just to see how waterproof it is, because I have a feeling that this is one that just will not come off. The mascara, while I didn't love it, it didn't flake and it didn't smudge. and it's not waterproof. So I mean, that's a pretty good quality about it. If you're looking for one that will stay put and you're not really looking for something that has a thick, heavy formula to it, then I think that you would like this one. But you know, to each her own. And for the blush, I love the blush. I really do. I think it's fantastic. It lasts all day. It does not fade. And it's got such a beautiful finish on the skin. It's not overly stated and it's not overly pigmented. It's one of those that is rather easy to apply. So I was really happy to see that. The highlight and contour palette, no issues there. Really liked how it applied. It lasted all day. Let me know your thoughts if you've had the opportunity to try any of these out here today, or what your thoughts were on them based off of today's video. And if you're interested in any of them, I will try to have them listed and linked for you below in the description box as well. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to hang out with me more in the future, you're always welcome to subscribe. I hope you have a beautifully blessed rest of your day. I speak love, peace, and joy into you and into your home. And I look forward to seeing you again next time.